Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. This is a brand spanking new Skyrim Let's Play, and I'm excited to bring it to you guys. I know Skyrim's a bit of a dated game and came out all the way back in 2011, but I decided to bring some life back into it and do a master difficulty Let's Play. And, you know, possibly you've seen many of these before. I've personally never tried it. I've always stuck to Adept, and I wanted to try it for myself and do a build I've never done before, which was involve illusion magic. Now, if you see on the screen right now, it's I already skipped the tutorial, which is just getting through the cave, and I went ahead and wandered my way down to these three bandits over here. I typically attack these three, and then he lets us play to go ahead and get some early on resources, get some early on gold to sell. So my build is going to orient. Oh gosh, that's my phone. It's going to orient around illusion magic, destruction magic, sneak, and one-handed. No archery. I just feel like magic can easily replace archery just as a viable way to destroy people. So right now, as we're looting through these bodies, the goal I have in mind is try to keep the deaths to a minimal while trying to have the most amount of fun as possible. I've never done a master difficulty playthrough ever before, and I'm very curious to try it. And as you'll notice, and I actually need to just mute my phone. That's actually rather loud. But yeah, as you can see, I will tend to skip through different loading screens and yada yada yada, and you know, early game is early game. If you played through Skyrim before, definitely it's a bit tedious in the beginning. You definitely have to do a lot of things to get yourself a good start off the ground, and right here we're going to the standing stones. I had some trouble here. I had to figure out whether or not to pick the mage stone or the thief stone. I think I opted for the thief stone here, if I am not mistaken, because if it's anything like conjuration, illusion magic can easily be increased, and I do take the thief stone because I don't want to cheese High Hrothgar and the Greybeards and just stabbing them in the back. And right here, this is optional. I'm kind of going for more evil Dovahkiin, so I'm literally gonna try and kill almost every single person that I run across. You know, with good reason. It's not like anyone's gonna miss this guy. It doesn't matter. You know, it's just a hunter. And usually, I felt the effects of master difficulty right away. Typically, this guy's not that hard to kill, and he took quite a bit of health from me. I did manage to put him down. Just quickly go through his inventory real quick, grab stuff. Early game, you know, in reality, there's no real punishment to killing anybody you kind of walk across, unless they're guards. And as you see there, I just really quickly, anytime there's a loading screen, a lockpicking thing, or me selling items or buying items, I'll go ahead and just do a transition for that. Right across here, this is the path I take for every single playthrough, at least in the beginning. Get those three bandits at the top, go down for the hunter. Typically there's two wolves right here, and then you go to Anissa's cabin, and you know, she's, again, most people are very in this playthrough you'll be like, you totally didn't have to, you know, kill this person or whatever, but you know, doing an evil playthrough, technically you can't really be evil because you're the goddamn dragonborn, you're supposed to save the world, but hey, you can. Everyone's gonna remember the part where you saved the world and not the part where you murdered like half the population. So with that being said, you're gonna see a lot more killing than usual, and you know, if that's not your thing, if you want to see a good playthrough, you can check out people like Trendkill. He's not on YouTube anymore, he's retired, but he was kind of a spearhead for the Skyrim community in terms of builds, and he also did a playthrough as well. William Strife is one of my favorite YouTubers. He's still doing a playthrough right now. I think he's like 60 episodes in. And yeah, here I'm attacking Anissa and just trying to spark her down, because magic in this game for master difficulty can and will destroy you very easily. I also just have the basic armor in the beginning. But yeah, if you want to watch any other playthroughs where they're typically good people and you want to see a little bit more role playing, and definitely check out William Strife. He's a great YouTuber. I love all his content. Hopefully I can sort of kind of get to that point in YouTube where it's like I'm steadily doing a let's play and maybe doing some weird videos every now and then, some odd gaming videos. But all in all, I just want to have fun with it. Just hopefully I build an audience that likes to watch and enjoy the content for what it is, and to enjoy who I am as a YouTuber. And I know starting out now more often than not is way harder than it was before. But I'm determined. I'm determined to go ahead and try my best to put my foot in the door. If you were to ask me, would you make YouTube a career? Absolutely, if I could. But YouTube is not a guaranteed thing, and I don't want to just put all my eggs in one basket and assume, oh yeah, I can make hundreds and thousands of dollars of just playing video games on the internet. And it's possible. A lot of people have done it before. But this is more for fun, and if I like it and I have a big enough following for it, who knows? Still pretty young, so I have a lot of time ahead of me to really assess if I right now I fully didn't expect this hunter to come out with a dog. And I know earlier I was like, yes, I'm going to murder everybody. I for some reason just passed on it just because I know that dog would do some damage. So, if you haven't played Skyrim at this point, first of all, welcome to Skyrim. A really great role-playing game in which you are a dragonborn, in which you have the ability to kill and to harness the power of dragons to use these things called shouts, which is basically you're speaking in dragon language, but they offer different abilities. It's a really fun game. If you haven't played by now, go get yourself a copy. Go get yourself a Legendary Edition. It's probably like $20 at your local GameStop. It's pretty fun. It comes with all the DLC. And yeah, there you go. Just knocked out another guy. I'm supposed to be stealthy, but early game, you can't really be stealthy, and you kind of want to just venture through as fast as possible, because early game is, again, like I said before, is extremely tedious. If you've done many playthroughs before, you're gonna start to pick up things, and you're just gonna be like, oh, he pops out here, this enemy pops out there, oh, the spell book is here, oh, this item is here, and it's very tedious. So that's why you kind of want to get to the beginning as fast as possible. And I know a lot of Skyrim fans will just say, oh, just get the alternate start mod, or just don't follow the path of the main quest line. And that is all true, and that's fair. But I typically tend to at least do it to the point where I get the first shout, which is just doing the Bleak Falls Barrow and fighting the first dragon and then getting the first shout, and then just walking everywhere. Now, I don't plan to fast travel at all during this playthrough. I plan to walk everywhere, so a lot of the times, you'll see me walking, and I might do some cut editing to just kind of skip it, because while Skyrim is gorgeous, and I have mods that kind of change the textures and the lighting and all this stuff, does no justice compared to things like mods like on PC. And right here we're in the town of Riverwood, and if you've played Skyrim before, you'd recognize that this is not the same Riverwood. Oh, excuse me. It is a mod. It's Kato's Whiterun. It's Kato's Riverwood on the PS4 mod list, and it's actually really nice. Adds a lot of character to it. Right here, I'm basically just basically what you said was, why are you here? And like, oh, there's a dragon that just attacked, and you can really just skip the beginning dialogue and just go ahead and take some of the stuff that you need, and then you're on your merry way. Because I am on a PS4, most of these episodes are going to run less than 15 minutes for ease. And also, I'm not rolling in money, so it's not like I can just go out and buy a capture card that can record up to maybe 20-30 minutes, which is a rather lengthy time. I'd want to keep these in short bites. That way they don't seem to be extended out for so long, and also because it's my first Let's Play, I'm going to have to talk a lot. And you know, it's a new process to me, and I really don't want to stress myself because this is just more for fun. So yeah, and right about here I am crafting myself some leather armor right off the bat. It's a good thing I had a lot of pelts to transform into a full set of leather armor. I'm gonna keep the novice hood though, because it does give me that plus 25 early on. Oh no, that's plus 30 early on boost in Magicka, which I definitely need early game. And the video is about to wrap up. Gonna go ahead and go inside the Riverwood Trader. Go ahead and talk to Lucius. And go ahead and level up here. Get a point in destruction, I think. Yeah, put in novice destruction. Go ahead and talk to Lucian about the Golden Claw. And after that, we'll wrap up the very first episode of the Skyrim Let's Play. I'm very excited. This will be a rough one because it is Master Difficulty. I've never done it before. And I'm not doing a typical build you'd find in Master Difficulty, but hey, that's all a part of the fun. And hopefully there's going to be a base of people that will watch this and hopefully enjoy. So with that being said, guys, my name is Michael, and welcome to the Skyrim Let's Play.